Hello, everyone, and welcome inside Moody Park. I'm JC Calavita here to bring you Trenton Capitals baseball. And today we've got a good one for you, a doubleheader between the Trenton Capitals and the New York Phenoms. A cross-division matchup today. Let's get to those starting lineups. For the Capitals, they're 14-20 on the season. Gavin Troutman will lead it off and play shortstop. Jack Cain's batting second in center field. Brendan Jordan in right, batting third. In the cleanup spot, Jake Kimmick, he'll be out in left. Chris Reeder, the catcher, will bat fifth. Jake Simpson, the designated hitter, batting sixth. Mark Purpura out at second base. He'll bat seventh. In the eighth spot, Jared Hernandez at third base. And rounding out the order, Joey Shannon at first base. For the Phenoms, Jackson Tucker will lead off and play center field. Joey Kokoza will bat second and play second. Batting third will be Chris Klein. He'll be out there in right field. In the cleanup spot, Michael Doyle at third base. Pepe Villamil, the DH, will bat fifth. In the sixth hole, Andrew D'Alessio over at first base. And Chris Bayarjin at the catching position. Joey Scamardella batting eighth will play shortstop today, and rounding out the order for the Phenoms, Alex Diamantis. He'll be in left field. The starting pitcher for the Capitals today is going to be Bobby Curry. It's going to be his fifth game, his first start on the season. He's thrown 9 in the third innings, striking out 5, walking 5, with a 4.82 ERA. On the other hand, it's going to be John Esposito. Esposito, a 6'3" righty, 190 pounds out of the College of Staten Island. He'll be a senior there in the fall. This is going to be his sixth game and his second start. He's thrown 12 in the third innings, striking out 14, walking only 7, with a 4.37 ERA. The Phenoms come into today 11-20, but they are in a playoff position in that Kaiser division. So we have a great matchup set up for you. You know, these teams have been struggling a little bit, but I will tell you, nobody is hungrier than the Capitals right now. Their offense is rolling right now. They've scored a bunch of runs the last couple of games after coming off of a 30-inning scoreless streak, and I can't wait to see what they can put out on the field. The Capitals are still alive for a playoff spot in the Wolf division. Now, it's kind of a long shot, but what they would need to happen is for the Blazers to lose out, and the Capitals need to win out. So if they lose any of these games today, these are 2 7-inning games, as all the doubleheaders have been this summer. But if they lose any of these games here on out, they play 2 games tomorrow against the Ocean Ospreys, they are done. And if the Blazers win any games, they're done as well. But you know what? It's a beautiful day for baseball, and I can tell you what, we're gonna have some fun today. So we'll be right back for first pitch. We'll have the Astro Anthem and the starting lineups, and we'll be right back with first pitch. Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome inside Moody Park. We're here with Game 1 of a doubleheader between the Trenton Capitals and the New York Phenoms. Can't wait for this matchup. The Phenoms have not been here at Moody Park. They play the Gens really early on in the season. They were here in early June. During the first couple of games, still getting my feet wet. And now we're back. And let's see how they've improved. See what they can bring to the table against the Caps. With the Caps, they can hit a little bit short on pitching depth, but they can surprise some people and, again, still have a chance at those playoffs if Quakertown loses all 4 games and the Capitals win all 4 of their remaining regular season games. So it's going to be a great day for baseball again, as usual. And I just cannot wait for the first pitch of this game. And it's about to happen real quick as into the box goes Jackson Tucker. Playing center field today, and he's going to face the left-hander, Bobby Curry. Jackson Tucker comes into today. Tucker's hitting .342, 26 for 76. He takes ball 1 down low. The first pitch of the game. We are underway here in Game 1 for the Phenoms against the Capitals. Jackson Tucker has hit 4 home runs this season. Leads his team. As Curry into the windup, and the lefty's pitch is a breaking ball outside, 2-0. So, Capitals trying to find their way. Get off to a good start. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Out of play to the right side. 2-1 now on Tucker. Tucker going to be a freshman at St. John's University. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball there from Bobby Curry. And he has evened up the count here at 2. Curry looking in for the sign from Reeder. He has it. And the windup. And here comes the 2-2. Just off the black. And that'll bring the count to a full. Three balls and 2 strikes on the first batter, Jackson Tucker. The pitch. Swung on. Sent out to shallow center field. Going out of 2 outfielders, and that's going to be a diving catch by Gavin Troutman. He lays out, goes full extension, and what a play by Troutman. And that's the first out here in the top of the first. Wow. Troutman and Papora going out for it. Haynes coming in. I thought it was going to drop between all 3 of them. And Troutman used his closing speed, laid out, made the grab. Wow. And here comes Joey Kokoza. He takes ball 1 down low. And the Caps catch a break, and let's hope that's a sign of things to come. As Kokoza swings through that one. Nice fastball there from Bobby Curry, and the count's even 1-1. Kokoza on the year, he's hitting .277, a homer and 14 RBIs. 18 for 65. As the 1-1 pitch is right in there at the knees, and Kokoza's down in the count 1-2. Now, the big names on this Capitals team, both Bryce Fremgen and Kenny Tagliarini missing for the last couple of games. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. It gets away from Reeder a little bit. He'll throw on down to first, and it'll be the play is made. Joey Shannon able to make the catch. A strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. And just like that, there's 2 away here in the top of the first. Nice breaking ball there from Curry. Got a little bit away from Reeder, but he had all the time in the world to get there, make the throw, and get the out. So here comes Chris Klein, West Virginia product, as he takes strike 1. Klein stands in from the left side, hitting from the 3-hole today. Well, one pitch is swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Curry, and he has got Klein down in the count 0-2. Hey, Caps would love to get a clean first inning for once. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Grounded out of play to the third base side. Count will stay 0-2. Curry into the windup. And the 0-2 decline. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Calling for it is Hernandez, and he'll make the catch. And you look at that. That's a 1-2-3 top of the first inning for the Trenton Capitals. No runs, hits, errors, and there was nobody left. We go to the bottom of the first. New York nothing. Capitals coming to bat. Back out here in the bottom half of the first inning, Gavin Troutman here to lead it off for the Caps. Troutman went 0 for 5 last night. Looking to turn it around tonight. As John Esposito takes the hill again. This is his sixth game, second start. He's pitched 12 and a third innings, striking out 14, walking 7. And he pitched to a 4.37 earned run average. And his first pitch to Troutman is right on the inside corner for a strike. And immediately you can see Esposito throws Ched. Caps are going to have to speed up their bats today. Esposito, a tall right-hander. The pitch. Nice spot there, just off the plate. Arjun wanted that call. Couldn't quite get it. Held it there for a little while. Maybe the umpire would change his mind. No such luck. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled away to the right side. And Troutman's down in the count, 1-2. Troutman hitting .318 on the year, 14 for 44, 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. The 1-2. Swung on, fouled back. Troutman's on it. And he's wearing sunglasses to hit. Now, I've done that a couple of times. Not exactly the best thing you want to do. But hey, if it works for Gavin, it works. The pitch. Swung on. Chopper to second base. Kokoza has it. Flips on to first base to get Troutman by a couple of steps. And there's one away here in the bottom of the first. And here comes Jack Haynes.
Number 27, center fielder, Jack Haynes.
Jack Haynes was not in the lineup last night. He actually attended a Mets game with Mark Papora and Kenny Tagliarini. Couldn't think of a better excuse to miss a game. Not necessarily going to a Mets game, but going to an MLB game. The Haynes will stand in from the left side. The pitch. Swung on and popped up. But that's going to go out of play to the third base side. 0-1 on Jack Haynes. Haynes hitting .238 on the year. Does have 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. He's 20 for 84 with 11 stolen bases, second on the team, only to Tagliarini with 19, who leads the league. The 0-1. Ball low. He's actually been caught 6 times. Not exactly the best ratio, but Jack Haynes has that blazing speed, and we're going to see that in the outfield because there was definitely a difference between Jake Kimmick playing center field and Jack Haynes playing center field. The 1-1 is inside. Haynes takes. Count moves to 2-1. Brendan Jordan waiting on deck. Got a couple of hits last night. The 2-1 pitch. Taken upstairs. 3-1. And Esposito falling behind in the count. So the big news yesterday, the Cubs pretty much trading away their entire core as the 3-1 pitch to Haynes is cut on and missed. And that's the first full count of the game. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on with 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. Capitals trying to get the early lead. I can't remember the last time the Capitals, jumped out to a lead. Scored the first couple of runs of the game. 3-2 pitch from Esposito. Taken on the outside corner. Called. Strike 3. Haynes knew it. And that's the second out in the bottom of the first inning. And that's going to bring up Brendan Jordan. Jordan hitting .264 on the year. No homers and 14 RBIs. 23 hits and 87 at-bats. Along with 3 stolen bases. He's here batting with 2 outs in the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Right through that one. And I got to tell you, Esposito is missing barrels like it's nobody's business today. Another windup. He kicks. The 0-1 of Jordan. Breaking ball. Nice pitch on the outside corner, but it's going to go a little bit off the black. And that'll leave the count up at 1. Jordan following the conclusion of the ACBL season, which for the Capitals could be Monday. Or Sunday, rather. The 1-0. 1-1 pitch is down low. 2-1. So Jordan will be heading to Lock Haven after transferring from Bucks County Community College. Nice program over there at Bucks. A bunch of solid players. And the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Jordan comes up empty again. And now the count's even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Jordan waiting. The pitch from Esposito is swung on and popped up. It's going to go out of play. Jordan will stay alive. One cool thing yesterday, obviously I'm nowhere near the biggest fan of the Yankees. I'm not a Yankees fan at all. I dislike the team greatly, but it was cool to see Anthony Rizzo go deep for them yesterday as the 2-2 pitch is inside, ball 3, and back-to-back full counts for Esposito. Anthony Rizzo, he went deep for the Yankees in his 3rd plate appearance. And it's weird seeing him in another number and another uniform. The 3-2 pitch is cut on and missed. Jordan goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the game already for Esposito. And that's going to end the inning. Both teams go down 1-2-3 in their halves of the first. We head to the second. No score. Back out here in the top of the second inning. Both teams going down in order in the halves of the first. And let's see who can get it going here in the second. It's going to be Mike Doyle to lead it off for the Phenoms as Curry kicks, and the first pitch here in the top of the second is going to be right in there for a called strike. Nice fastball there by Bobby Curry. And the count is 0-1. The pitch. Breaking ball just misses inside. Good pitch from Curry there. So Doyle hitting .268 on the year as he takes ball 2 outside. 15 for 56, 1 home run, and 13 RBIs. Only 1 stolen base to his credit as the pitch is grounded up the middle. Papora charging for it, has it, throws across in time, and it'll beat Doyle by 1.5 steps. Good play there by Mark. Papora was ranging to his right from second base. Charging in on it nicely. Got the nice transfer, throwing on the run, and right to the target in Joey Shannon. And there's 1 away, 4-3 on the putout. And here comes Pepe Villamil, who leads the team in batting average, hitting .358. Home run and 13 RBIs as he takes strike 1 right down the pipe. Don't really know what he was waiting for. 12 walks on the year. The Phenoms walk a lot as Villamil fouls it back, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. That shows. That really shows as a team, you know, I mean, they have a .383 on base percentage as a team, which is not too shabby. The pitch. Swung on. Fouled out of play to the right side. And Villamil still again down in the count 0-2. Villamil usually a catcher, but letting Bayarjin get the first game here. Curry's 0-2 in the dirt. Good waste there by Curry. Good job, Reader, for that making that pitch call. Just because you need to, is a proper up the middle, gloved by Troutman, and throws across as Shannon holds the bag in time to get Villamil, and there's 2 away here in the second. Troutman was shaded up the middle, position perfectly for Villamil. And right there, made a strong throw across, set his feet right. That's what you got to do. The pitch to D'Alessio is chopped on the ground at second base. Papora doesn't have to move, makes the play, throws on to first in time. And another 1-2-3 inning for the Phenoms here. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody was left here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom, no score. Back here in the bottom of the second inning, Jake Kimmick here to lead it off for the Caps. No one really able to get on base quite yet, as Kimmick is taking outside ball one. So again, the first 9 batters of this game, whether it be the Phenoms or the Caps, have failed to reach base. Pitcher's doing well so far. Esposito kicks the 1-0 pitch. Is a check swing there by Kimmick, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and the count moves to 1-1. Kimmick yesterday, a tough time getting on base, a tough time, tracking down balls in the outfield. He's used to playing left field and as a former outfielder, I used to play right field. I was a good right fielder when I was, from ages 13 to 17, and I know it's very difficult when the angles change. I mean, obviously it's doable. Playing the outfield, multiple outfield positions is doable. But when you change your angle, it's pretty tough. Like, I always like that right field angle. Kimmick likes the left field angle. And you change it up, it's a little bit different, especially center field. When those balls that are hit directly over your head, you don't know which way to turn. So they are the most difficult ones to track down. And there's some meeting on the mound with the umpire and the Phenoms coach and the infielders. And I really wonder what they're talking about. They must be talking about how the mound is a little bit off, trying to avoid slipping and even having an injury there. But I don't know. Do not know. So anyway, 1 ball and a strike on Kimmick, as Esposito is going to take a couple of warm-up tosses just to see how the mound feels. It looks like a little bit crumbly over there. And while he's doing that, talk to you about Everleski Contractors. Work smart, work safe, and work tomorrow. So nothing game here in the bottom of the second inning. Game 1 of a 2 7-inning games here in the doubleheader on the last day of July, as we head into August and the home stretch of the summer. 1 ball and a strike here on Kimmick. The pitch from Esposito, as Kimmick takes swings and misses, and he's down in the count 1-2. So we got no score in the bottom of the second. Kimmick leading off the inning out of the cleanup spot. The 1-2 pitch. Kimmick swings and fouls it all down the left field line. It's going to go out of play. So Kimmick trying to stay alive here. Start a rally. Big hole between first and second base. The pitch. Taken low just off the plate. Very questionable take there by Jake Kimmick. And the count now even 2-2. Again, still no one to reach base yet. Just yet today. 2-2 the count. Esposito kicks the pitch. Kimmick swings and a chopper up the first base line, but it's going to roll foul and die in the grass in front of the Phenoms dugout. And it's 2-2. Kimmick digs back in. The pitch. Kimmick takes. Ooh, again, another questionable take there by Jake Kimmick, but it pays off. And the pitch is just a tad low. And Kimmick lays off. So another full count, 3rd consecutive batter to see that from Esposito. Kimmick swings and grounds off the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Splits the middle infielders. And that's the first base runner of the game for either team. First hit of the game for either team. And Kimmick's aboard for Chris Reeder, who has been on an absolute tear of late. Got 2 hits last night, a double and a single, scoring 2 runs. And Chris Reeder is the man you want at the plate right now. Throw over to first. Back standing is Jake Kimmick. Esposito kicks the pitch. Taken by a Reader. It's going to be a ball down low. Esposito set at the belt. Kimmick not running the pitch is inside and high. 2-0 on Chris Reader. Kimmick, I would be expecting to take off here. But, you know, you don't want to take the bat out of Reader's hands here. 2-0 pitch. Ball 3 down low. Three balls and no strikes on Chris Reader, and he's got to be taken all the way here. You need all the base runners you can get. The pitch. He takes down low. Ball 4, a 4-pitch free pass for Chris Reader. Kimmick trots on down to second base. And that's going to bring up Jake Simpson. Simpson had a couple of hits yesterday. The Caps, despite only scoring 4 runs, had a bunch of hits, and they looked like it was going to be a shootout early on, but they didn't really muster anything after the second inning. A lot of strikeouts. Kevin Small really mowing down this lineup. As the first pitch of Simpson is taken on the outside corner, strike 1. Simpson 1 for 4 yesterday. Kimmick takes his lead off second. Reader stands off first, not being held on by D'Alessio. The 0-1 pitch. Simpson squares. Throw down a second. Kimmick's going to get back. Good idea there by Balarjan to keep Kimmick honest. Because, again, they know he can run. He has the long flowing locks. And he can run. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. One and 2 the count on Jake Simpson. One-two pitch is taken just upstairs. 2-2 now. Simpson waiting. Esposito set. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch. Simpson fouls one back. Nice little protection swing there. Stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Capitals trying to jump out to the early lead here. Got a runner scoring position, still nobody out. Pitch is swung on, grounded through the hole between short and third. Into left field, rounding third, heading for home is Kimmick. The throw by Diamandis is way offline, and Kimmick comes in to score. That'll be a single for Simpson. Kimmick again scoring. Reader making it all the way to third, and Simpson advancing to second on the throw. An RBI single by Jake Simpson. And again, the first time the Capitals have gotten out to an early lead in such a long time. And that's going to bring up Mark Papora. So single walk, single to lead off the inning. Still nobody out here in the first. Or the second, rather. And that's going to bring up Mark Papora. The pitch from Esposito. Little broken bat, humpback liner, and that's going to drop in front of Klein. One run's going to score. That's Reader as the throw is cut off. And that's 3 hits in the inning already, and there's still nobody out. Reporter just shoots one out to right field, barely gets over the second baseman Kokoza's head. But that's all that matters. It's enough for the run. And now it's a 2-0 game. Simpson heads to third, runners at the corners. First pitch to Hernandez. He takes another big swing, and that's what we saw at the end of last night. Hernandez was taking huge hacks last night for whatever reason, and it really hasn't been working out for him. 0-1. Esposito, the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Hernandez quickly down the count 0-2 with some pretty wild swings the last couple of the ABs. Wouldn't be surprised to see Simpson or Purport take off here. Throw over to first. That's like Esposito was reading my mind. Purport with the RBI single. He's trying to advance in the scoring position. Hernandez trying to get another run home. The 0-2 pitch. Hernandez takes a little bit outside. Count moves to 1-2. Hernandez, the 1-2 pitch as Purpora takes off. Hernandez rips it through the hole. It does not hit Purpora. One run's going to score, and that's the 4th hit of the inning, 3rd consecutive. And Hernandez gets it through. If Purpora wasn't going, that's not a base hit. That's a double play ball. That'll end that's going to get 2 outs. A run probably will score on that. But if Purpora's not going, again, that's not a single. So Hernandez gets the base knock. 3 straight hits, 4 in total in the inning. And there's still runners in scoring position, and the Caps have jumped out to a 3-0 lead. And that could be your money play of the game, presented by Northfield Bank. Northfield Bank, nearly 40 locations in New Jersey and the Metro New York area. Another meeting on the mound, 2nd of the inning. And umpire out to talk with them now. But the Phenoms coach not happy with what he's seeing here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Open up the window there. Get a better view because I saw a little bug on the window. Don't want to get that in the shot. Anyway. Esposito really not liking the form of the rubber. Doesn't like the Moody Mountain, but here, Moody Park, you kind of get what you get. You can't really do much about it. You put some Diamond Dry on there, but other than that, you can't really shape it too much. So here's Joey Shannon, a 9-hole hitter, getting his first AB today. Trying to drive home another run. First pitch to Shannon is popped up out in the right field line. It's going to go out of play. 0-1 on Joey Shannon. He's hitting 154 on the year, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. So he's 12 for 78 on the year. But he does lead the team, or he's 2nd on the team in strikeouts with 24. Second only to Brendan Jordan with 28. The pitch. Breaking ball, nice spot there by Esposito, and Shannon quickly down in the count 0-2. Purpora takes his lead off second. Hernandez not being held on at first. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Esposito. And that's the first out here in the 2nd. So that'll bring up Gavin Troutman. Troutman led off the game. He grounded to 2nd his first time up. 11 RBI chance here. The pitch. Troutman takes strike 1 right down the pipe. And it appears that Esposito has found his mojo back a little bit. Maybe his coach went up there and said, please, just throw strikes. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in. Troutman takes. And the count moves even 1-1. So some score updates for the Generals. They lead 3-1 after 5 in Game 1 of their doubleheader against the Ocean Ospreys. 1-1 to Troutman is swung on, sent down the line. Ranging over is Diamantis, and that's going to go out of play, foul to the left side. Troutman just a tad early on that one and couldn't keep the ball in play. So Gen's up 3-1. 3-0, or Capitals up 3-0. Gen's up 3-1 in their game. As Rapora was taken off for third, pitch was swung on and missed, and by Arjun. Threw back to third as Troutman strikes out. Fourth strikeout of the game for Esposito. And I gotta bring up Jack Haynes, try to avenge his first inning looking strikeout. And he's the 8th man to bat in the inning. Again, 0 for 1 today. Papora at second. Hernandez at first. The pitch. Called strike. Haynes is going to take that pitch all day because he can't really do anything with it. You know, he could slap it past the third base, but it's not a high percentage base hit for Jack Haynes. Esposito, the 0-1. Haynes swings and fouls it off the dugout over on the first base side. And the count will stay 0-2. Haynes has a runner in scoring position here. He's waiting on Esposito. The 0-2. Ooh, breaking ball. Haynes takes it again. Called strike 3. 3 runs in the inning on 4 hits. There were 2 left, and Esposito actually struck out the side. So we head to the third. Caps lead 3-0. Back out here in the top of the third inning, it's going to be Chris Belargin to lead it off. Phenoms have been sent down in order in their halves of the first and second innings. Looking for their first base runner is Bobby Curry. His first pitch to Belargin is a breaking ball upstairs. 1-0 the count. The kicks, the pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Curry has 1 strikeout today, but he's been a little bit all over the place, despite not allowing a hit through 2. As the 2-0 pitch is taken low, ball 3. So right on cue, Curry in danger of allowing his first base runner of the day. Curry into the windup. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4 down low. A 4-pitch walk to lead off the top half of the third inning. It's issue to Belargin. And he'll be aboard the first base runner of the game for New York. First pitch to Scammerdella. This is going to be upstairs, ball one. That's 5 straight balls from Bobby Curry. Not exactly having his best control day. The 1-0 is swung on off of Curry up the middle. Papora has it, steps on second, throws to first in time. The concentration by Mark Papora makes the play, and that's just erases the base runner right there. Good play there by Mark Papora. Up the middle, right off of Curry's glove. Papora had the wherewithal to stay with it, grab it, step on second himself, and make a very strong throw to first base. And just like that, there are 2 away here in the 3rd inning. 4-3 double play on Papora. That's going to bring up Alex Diamantis. He takes ball 1 down low. Reader, nice block. Curry kicks the pitch. Ball 2 outside, 2-0. 3-0 game here. Capitals scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the second. The 2-0 was grounded up the middle, and Papora can't get there. That's going to be a base hit. Diamantis collects the first hit of the game for the Phenoms. Now bring it back to the top of the order with just Jackson Tucker.
Center fielder Jackson Tucker.
Now we go back to the play by Mark Papora. I can't say enough about that play. It was spectacular. And we're up the middle, off of Curry. Actually, that's going to be a 1-4-3 double play. 1-4-3. The pitch. Tucker takes strike 1. 2 outs here. Curry trying to get the last out. This might be his last inning. We will see. The ball's in a strike. Tucker. The pitch. Tucker swings and sends one out to left field. Kimmick coming on. He can't make the catch. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Browning third, heading for home is Diamantis. Kimmick's throw to Hernandez is cut off. They'll bounce down to second base, and the ball goes into right field. Tucker's going to stay put, but Diamantis going all the way around from first base after his single to score on that single right there. So that's going to be an error on Kimmick. Actually, I shouldn't say it's going to be an error. That's an RBI. That's an RBI double right there for Tucker.
Second baseman Joe Kokoza.
Because it did roll past Kimmick's glove. You know, he didn't quite keep it in front of him. He thought he was going to have a chance to lay out for it. But listen, he didn't make the play. As ball 1 to Kokoza, a little bit down low. So Tucker standing on second. He takes off for third. The pitch is taken for a strike, and it goes down the line into the corner. Tucker's going to score, and now it's a 3-2 ball game. Off of Hernandez's glove. It was actually not a bad throw by Reader. A little bit offline. It's Hernandez's glove. That's going to be an E2. And both teams now have 1 error. And it's a 3-2 game. Nobody on, though, now. Seems like every time the Capitals take the lead here or get a run, other teams come right back. As they are actually about to be eliminated from playoff contention. The Quakertown Blazers are up 9-2 in their game. 2-1 pitch is fouled back. And Kokoza has to protect now. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Outside. Full count now on Joey Kokoza. He struck out in his first time up. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Bobby Curry. And again, still 2 outs. So, in a walk and then a double play, single double walk, that keeps the runners on base. The pitch. Ball one down low. Chris Klein hitting here. He's got a runner on first. 2 outs. He popped up to the third baseman Hernandez his first time around. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Klein. As Curry has found himself in a couple of jams in this inning. 2-0 pitch. Klein takes ball 3. And we saw this in the earlier innings. Curry didn't really have his best stuff today. Not his best command, but the Caps are hoping for 4 or 5 innings from him. And we're here in the third. It's not looking like he can get through much more. The pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Good spot there from Curry. And you hope that he can just keep finding the zone and the Capitals can do what they need to do to get this W today. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, sent out to left center field. That's going to drop in front of Kimmich. Station to station goes Kokoza. And Klein is aboard with a single, third hit of the inning. So, Curry had retired the first 6 batters he faced, facing the minimum through the first 8 batters. And now, single, double, walk, single. But Doyle does take strike 1 as he is the 7th man to come to bat here in the inning. 0-1 the count on Mike Doyle. Curry set. He looks back at second, and the umpire calls time. Curry took just a little bit too long to go into his windup there. Here we go. 0-1. Inside, ball 1. Doyle grounded to second his first time up. 1-1 the count. As the pitch is right in there for a called strike. 1-2 now on Mike Doyle. Curry trying to get out of the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Curry finally gets out of this inning. But the Phenoms get 2 on 3 hits. And there was 1 error, and there was 2 left. After 2.5 innings, Capitals 3, Phenoms 2. Back out here in the bottom of the third inning. 3-2 game in favor of the Capitals. And the Phenoms have a new pitcher on the mound. It's going to be Gaetano Panisi. He's going to be a freshman at Mercy College. And he is going to face 2-3-4 in the... Actually, 3-4-5 in the Capitals order. Jordan, Kimmich, and Reeder. As Jordan takes ball 1 down low, 1-0 count. trying to keep the lead, keep the deficit at 1 as Jordan takes ball 1 inside, 2-0. Jordan struck out swinging his first time up. Panisi. 2-0 pitch. Ball low. Joined the team a little bit later. Was not on this team when the Caps played them just a few weeks ago. Actually, well, the Gens played them back at the beginning of summer. Shouldn't say just a few weeks ago. 3-0 pitch is taken for a called strike. Panisi's thrown 5 games. He's thrown 8 innings, giving up 10 earned runs, 9 strikeouts to 11 walks, 1-0 record. As Jordan swings through that one, and count is now full. An 11.25 ERA. Not exactly a successful season so far for Panisi as Jordan takes ball 4 on the inside. And he'll be aboard, a leadoff walk. Kind of get back those 2 runs that they lost here in the 3rd inning. Here comes Jake Kimmick. He made a defensive miscue. Led to a couple of runs last inning. Going out for a fly ball. Couldn't quite get up to it. And let it roll all the way to the wall. Panisi's first pitch to Kimmick is taken on the outside corner for a strike 0-1. Kimmick really strong for this season. One of the few bright spots for the Capitals. I mean, everyone's had their moment, but Kimmick especially. The 0-1, Kimmick takes upstairs 1-1. So Kimmick trying to get on base here with nobody out as he takes ball 2 outside. 2-1 on the count. 2-1 pitch. So on fouled away to the left side. 2-2 the count. Two balls and 2 strikes. Kimmick singled and scored the first run of the game for the Capitals last inning. See if he can have some more magic in him here. As he takes strike 3 on the outside corner. First strikeout of the game for Panisi, and there's 1 away here in the 3rd. He spotted that up nicely. You know, it was on the outside corner, really almost an unhittable pitch. And there is 1 away here in the inning. Reader, he walked and scored his first time up. The pitch. Takes a high fastball, had a duck for that one. And it's now 1-0. Pitch. Swung on. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Gloved by Scaramardella. Throws on to first in time to get Reader. That was way too slowly hit.
Number 11, the DH, Jake Simpson.
So that'll bring up Jake Simpson as Jordan heads down to second on the ground out by Chris Reader. The pitch. Simpson takes upstairs ball 1. Simpson's singled and scored. An RBI single his first time up. Simpson trying to get at least one of the runs back. Panisi. The 1-0 pitch. Simpson swings, grounds 1 to second base. Up with it is Kokoza. Throws on to first in time to get the speedy Simpson, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. There was 1 man left. We go to the 4th. Caps 3, Phenoms 2. back out here in the top of the 4th inning. Pepe Villamil here to lead it off for the Phenoms as he takes ball 1 outside. Bobby Curry still on the mound. Trying to get through 4, maybe give way to Alec Rodriguez, who's down there in the bullpen. The pitch is swung on and fouled away to the right side. 1-1 the count here on Villamil. And the Caps are officially eliminated. Quakertown Blazers have won 9-2. As Villamil sends one out to left field, Kimmick takes a couple of steps to his left and he makes the catch. Again, look at that. He's much more comfortable out there in left field. Jack Haynes is much more comfortable out there in center field. And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get better defensive play from Jake Kimmick when he's out there down the left field line rather than in center. So 1 away. And D'Alessio fouls one down the third base line. 1-1 the count. Curry, the windup. The lefty's pitch is swung on, sent out to left field. Kimmick takes a couple of steps to his right. And just like that, 2 fly out balls to Jake Kimmick. And there's quickly 2 away here.
Number 10, the catcher, Chris Belargin.
That'll bring up Chris Belargin. He walked to lead off the 3rd inning. Was erased quickly on the double play. Curry into the windup and the pitch. Taken on the outside corner for a strike by Belargin. And the count is 0-1. This might be Curry's last batter if he gets through this inning. As the 0-1 pitch is taken down low, 1-1, blocked by Reeder. Nobody on, nobody there to move. So here we are. 3-2 game, Capitals lead. Nobody on here in the top of the 4th. The pitch. Down low. Belargin lays off. Belargin, most of these players from Staten Island, as Belargin sends one out to center field. Haynes coming in on it, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. An easy 1-2-3 inning here for the Caps. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Caps lead the Phenoms 3-2. We're out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Mark Purpura here to lead it off. Had an RBI single in the second inning, part of the 3-run rally for the Caps. And he will face off Panisi here, the pitch. Purpura takes down low ball 1. Purpura to be a junior at Ramapo College of New Jersey. Played for the Roadrunners in the fall. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike. The NJAC, well represented here in the ACBL, one of the premier conferences in Division III baseball. The 1-1. Purpura takes just out of the zone, 2-1. The NJAC consisting of guys of schools like Rowan and TCNJ and Stockton and Kane, as the 2-1 pitch is taken for a strike at the letters, 3-1. Two pitch. Up and in. Purpura ducks for that one. And that'll move the count. Runs full on Purpura. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Pasimi is sent out to right field. A high pop fly. Coming in on it is Klein. He'll make the catch. And we got 1 away here in the 4th.
Number 19, third baseman Jared Hernandez.
Jared Hernandez here. He singled and brought a run home in his first plate appearance of the day. 1 for 1. Pasimi, the pitch. Hernandez squares around the bunt, bunts it foul. Trying to get something started, and that's something we've seen a lot in the ACBL. You know, these guys are trying to put a bunt down, but they just can't seem to do it. And it's unfortunate because bunting, especially at this level, is a huge part of the game and helps you get ahead. Pasimi, the 0-1. Hernandez swings, vicious hack, fouls it off, and he is quickly down in the count 0-2. Hernandez steps back in the box. Pasimi has him down in the count 0-2. 3-2 game here in favor of the Capitals in the bottom of the 4th. Hernandez steps back in the box. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Ooh, just off the plate. Hernandez takes that one. Count runs to 1-2. The pitch. Hernandez fouls it off again. He's good at staying alive. So a ball and 2 strikes to count. Asimi, another 1-2. A little nubber in front of the plate. It's going to be a fair ball. And the catcher, Belargin, is going to tag out Hernandez. That may have been the shortest batted ball I have ever seen. Ever. That didn't even get, that got in front of the box, but like not even on to the grass in the infield. That's crazy. So anyway, that's going to be a U2. Oh my God, U2. That's something I've never seen before. You see something new every time you're at Moody Park. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. So it's 2 away now. Nobody on base. Here comes Joey Shannon, the 9-hole hitter. Umpires announcing they're trying to see if they're on the same page here. So it is deemed I guess a ground out, that would be. Again, Joey Shannon coming back to the box. He struck out his first time up. Talk to you about King's Pizzarama. That's open today at 200 Ewingville Road, right down the street here from Moody Park. And they will deliver to the field. So if you come to the game later, come to the game tomorrow, and you get hungry, as Shannon takes the ball 1 inside, You can order right to. They'll order. They'll bring it right to you, and they'll go find you. So, the 1-0 pitch. Outside ball 2. 2-0 the count on Shannon. Really struggling this season at the plate. Played a lot of third base this season, but recently, since Fremgen hasn't been here, been over there at first for a while. 2-0 was ripped into left. That's going to be a base hit. Shannon's at exit velocity was at least 90, probably way more. And Shannon, he's aboard with a 2-out base knock. I'm going to go back to the top of the order. Here comes Gavin Troutman. So Troutman today is 0 for 2. He's grounded to second. And he has also struck out today. A pitch. Breaking ball called strike. And 0-1 on Troutman right here. Troutman came into the day hitting .318, but he's 0 for his last 7. The 0-1. Swung on, lined on the ground into left field, and that's a base hit. So 2 quick outs, but then back-to-back base hits. That was in between short and third, pretty much in the same spot. Shannon's was a little bit more of a line drive than a ground ball. And Troutman's aboard, so that's his first hit in a couple of games. He's helping himself. He's 1 for 3 today. And here comes Brendan Jordan. The pitch. To see me? Here it comes. Jack Haynes takes ball 1 down low. Nothing wrong with the shortstop there. I think he must have gotten stung by a bee. The cicada killers over here finally got one. They finally got one of those kids. That's unfortunate. And he is writhing in pain out there. He just got stung by a bee. And while he's doing that, we'll talk to you about the Rose Group with Applebee's in locations in Hamilton, Lawrence, and Newtown, Pennsylvania. I'll talk to you about TNL Performance, sports performance, and personal training designed for you on Whitehead Road in Hamilton. So, again, 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A little bit of a bee sting delay. Again, something new every day. Bee sting delay. And I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all here at Moody. So it appears that Scamardello is going to be okay. Still holding that arm a little bit. And I got to tell you, those cicada killers, those things hurt a lot. They're on my farm. They're working on a Christmas tree farm. And they're working out in the field. I've been stung by one of those before, and it is not a good time. Throw it back over to first, and he got him. Troutman gets picked off, standing way off of first base. Not being held on originally, but then DeLessio getting over to cover, and he gets picked off. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man was left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Caps lead 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th, rather. Out here in the top of the 5th inning, Alec Rodriguez is the new pitcher for the Capitals. And he's going to face off against Joe Scamardella, who just got stung by a cicada killer. I've actually seen them kill cicadas. It's actually pretty interesting. I would something to kind of Google. Interesting thing to see. Rodriguez, first pitch is Scamardella squells around a bunt, and that'll be a strike. 0-1 the count. Let's see what the shortstop can do. The pitch. Called strike. And Scamardella quickly down in the count here, 0-2. Rodriguez coming out of the bullpen, firing, throwing some strikes, as the 0-2 pitch is bounced up to the catcher. Reader keeps it in front. Count moves to 1-2. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. Troutman has it on the hop, throws across in time. Troutman ranged to his right. Little skipped up to his hand, skipped up into his glove, adjusted nicely, collected himself, made a strong throw over to first, and just in time to get Scamardella. So a 6-3 on the putout. That's going to bring up Alex Diamantis. To Diamantis from Staten Island, like most of these kids are. Going to be a junior rider. And he takes the first pitch inside 0-1. Going to be a Bronc. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Rodriguez has come out today like we haven't seen him before. He's throwing strikes. He's not walking batters. He's being controlled. Maybe Brett Young finally got through to him. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Diamantis got 19 games this year, hit 115, 3 for 26, as he fouls off another one. He hit 3 for 26 for Ryder this year. Did walk 8 times, though. On base percentage of 3.4. Not too shabby. Tucker waiting on deck. Tucker is 1 for 2, while Diamantis is 1 for 1 with a run scored. The 1-2 pitch from Rodriguez, that was a breaking ball that was way outside, and I think I might have jinxed him there. That's my bad, Alec. And he has evened up the count 2-2 on Diamantis. Well, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, sent out to left field. Going back, Kimmick still going back, and it's over his head. It one hops off the wall. Rounding first, heading into second is Diamantis, and he'll get there standing. A 1-out double for Alex Diamantis, and he's on board with the tying run for the Phenoms. Again, the Capitals had their inning where they scored a bunch of runs, but obviously you got to keep it going, and that hasn't really happened tonight. So a 1-out double for Diamantis. And tying run in scoring position. And here comes back to the top of the order with Jackson Tucker. Tucker has doubled and popped out to center today. Or actually, it's popped out to shortstop. And the pitch gets away from Reader, and Diamantis will trot on down to third base. And the go-ahead run is 90 feet from scoring. Tucker, as the infield moves in, not wanting to tie this game. Rodriguez kicks. The pitch to Tucker is taken down low, 2-0. In the top of the 5th inning, Caps lead 3-2 with 1 out in the top of the 5th, but the Phenoms are threatening. It's a ground ball to third base. It's off of Hernandez's glove. It pops into the air, throws on to first base in time to get Tucker. Jared Hernandez flipping the leather for a couple of weeks now. It pops right up to him, grabbed it out of the air, collected himself, threw on to first base, and there we go. That's 2 outs. They kept Diamandis at third and threw out Tucker. Sorry for the put out, and that's another web gem by Jared Hernandez. And there's 2 away here in the 5th, and the Caps are 1 out away from getting out of this inning. The first pitch to Joey Kokoza is taken down low, ball 1. And the tying run still on third base. Rodriguez trying to keep him from scoring. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on. Little chopper down the third base line. And the count is 1-1. Trying to show off. I'm going to move the camera angle to show off the runner there. You're going to want to see that. The pitch. Gets a little bit away from Reeder. Runner's blinking for the plate, and it goes all the way up the first base line. And Diamandis comes home to score, and this game is tied. A brand new ball game here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. So the Caps scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 2nd, and they haven't done squat since. And that's what happens. You can't just, 3 runs in any game is usually not enough, but for the Capitals, it's really not enough. They're going to need, 6, 7 runs a game. There's another one that's bounced up to Reeder. And the count works up to 3-1. Still 2 outs here. Rodriguez trying to get the final out of the inning. As the pitch is swung on, grounded to second base, knocked down by Purpura, throws across in time to get Kokoza. 1 run as the Phenoms tie it on 1 hit. There was no errors and nobody was left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Game all tied up at 3.
Number 27, Jack Haynes.
Back out here in the bottom of the 5th. Jack Haynes here to lead it off. Capitals trying to get another chance to get this run back. Retake the lead. The pitch. Haynes lays one down, but it's going to go foul. And again, the bunt, the short game, small ball, really has not worked for the Capitals or the Gens this year at all. I don't even remember if I've seen a single bunt be put down this entire season. Like, I don't even know. The pitch. Taken outside. 1-1 on Haynes. Haynes today has struck out looking twice. Not exactly the start you want from a doubleheader. See if he can get himself back on track. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Haynes Down on the count, 1-2. Here we go. Ball and 2 strikes. Haynes hitting it in from the left side. Has the power to tie this, to take the lead with one swing as he swings and misses at that one. And Haynes down on strikes. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Jack Haynes. And that's going to bring up Brendan Jordan here with 1 out. Jordan has struck out today, and he's also walked. Pitch is taken outside, ball 1. Jordan will be a junior at Lock Haven in the fall, and Chamonix High School graduate. The man I like to call warning track power. The 1-0. Outside, ball 2. I'm calling that because he has hit so many balls that have just missed going out. You know, one hop the fence, off the wall. I joke with him like you need to hit the weight room. As he is a very strong player as he takes ball 2 inside. The 3-0 to Jordan. He takes all the way, strike 1. You know, that's smart. You know, obviously you want to be aggressive here, but when you need base runners, you take a pitch. Breaking ball, that one's sent out to center field. Coming in on it is Tucker. He'll make the catch. And there are 2 away here in the 5th inning. F8 on the putout. And there comes Jake Kimmick. Kimmick today has singled. He's also struck out. Trying to start a 2-out rally here as he takes ball 1 outside. 1-0 the count. The pitch from Bassimi is outside, 2-0. 2-0 the count on Bassimi. Or on Kimmick, rather. Bassimi kicks. Kimmick swings, grounds up the middle. Ew, it gets under the glove of Scamardella into center field, and Kimmick's on board with a 2-out single up the middle. His 2nd hit of the game. That puts a runner on board for Chris Reeder. The pitch. Outside. Reeder takes 1-0. Reeder today has walked, scored, and grounded to shortstop. Wouldn't be surprised to see Kimmick take off here. Just getting scoring position. There he goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. And Belargin can't get the ball out of his glove, and Kimmick takes 2nd base. So Kimmick, the whole world knew he was going. Like it was so obvious. And so he's on 2nd base, and Reeder can knock him in with a single. 1-1 the count. Bassimi comes home. Reeder Kimmick takes off for 3rd. The throw down beats him. It's way in time, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the 6th. Game still tied at 3. And we are out here in the 6th inning. It'll be 3, 4, 5 in the order for the Blazers, or for the Phenoms. And we're in the 6th inning of a 7-inning game. And Klein today is 1 for 2 with, he's popped up to third and singled as he takes ball 1 from Alec Rodriguez, who's into his 2nd inning of work today. There's going to be some warm-up action down the left field line. It's going to be Jason Kinnerman. See if he comes in the 7th to see if the Caps can close it out. Popped up. Coming in on it is Haynes. Ranging way over, makes the catch. Jack Haynes taking charge. Troutman was out there. Kimmick was out there. And Haynes was coming on, makes the catch. And there is one away here in the top half of the 6th inning. Here comes Mike. Or actually, here comes Mike Doyle. And today he is grounded to 2nd and struck out. See what he can do against Rodriguez. Doyle takes the first pitch inside 1-0. Pitch is in there for a called strike. Phenoms wearing their gray jersey with navy letters and numbers. The 1-1 from Rodriguez. Called strike taken by Doyle. And he is down in the count 1-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and an error for the Caps. 3 runs on 4 hits and an error for the Phenoms. As Doyle goes around, gets away from Reeder. He's throw down to first, and Shannon pulls off the bag. So another drop third strikeout, but Doyle's going to reach base. So a strikeout, really not really an error on that. I think he would have beaten that out the entire time, but unfortunately Reeder couldn't hold on to it. And it was a good breaking ball from Rodriguez, and Doyle got fooled, but he's on first base. And we've seen that a lot as Villamil fouls one out to the right side. We have seen a lot of drop third strikes reach base this season. So, and Villamil, who has flown out to left, he's also grounded to short today. The 0-1. Throw down to first base, and it's off of Shannon's glove. Ooh, and Doyle was heading for 2nd, but he decided to go back to first. It didn't trickle as far away as he thought it was going to. So he's back at first base. No harm, no foul right there. Good snap throw from Chris Reeder. The 1-1 pitch. Ball low, 2-1. Rodriguez didn't like the call on that. 2-1 the count. Throw over to first. Ooh, he got Doyle leaning there, but he's back with a dive. Again, 1 away. Here in the top of the 6th, this is another throw over by Rodriguez. Doyle back easily once again. The Capitals kick the pitch. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. This could be 2. Troutman to 2nd for 1. Purpura on to first, a double play. 6-4-3 double play to end the top of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Capitals trying to pull ahead here. The game tied at 3. Game between the Phenoms and the Capitals here, still all tied up 3-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
For the Capitals, the catcher, number 17, Chris Reeder.
So Chris Reeder, who was batting last inning before Jake Kimmett got thrown out at third, which is an unwritten rule of baseball. You really don't want to get thrown out at third base. Pitch. Reeder takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. And you know what? Thinking of unwritten rules, let's look at some of those. Let's look at some of those are and talk those through. Reeder waiting, the 0-1. Swung on and popped up. In the shallow center, going out for it is Kokoza. Oh, and he drops the baseball! He was going out for it, and Kokoza can't believe it. He was so sure-handed, and he was going out for it. And that's going to be an E4 from Joe Kokoza. And there is nobody out, and a leadoff base runner. And here comes Jake Simpson, who was 1 for 2 today. Wow. Didn't have the sunglasses out there. Couldn't quite see it. Went off his glove. And Jake Simpson swings the first pitch. A little looping line to the right field. That's going to fall in. Reeder, he'll stop at second. And back-to-back base runners here for these Capitals. And they got something cooking, 2 on and nobody out. You've got to take advantage of this here. I mean, I know you guys, they're eliminated. And they don't know. I mean, they don't know that yet. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to tell them. But, I mean, it's still a baseball game. You're still trying to win. And right here, you got to take advantage of this. You got to at least make productive outs. No ball. So, corners come in. Scamardella at short, holding on Reeder. Is poor. Squares on the bunt, and Reeder's going to get picked off. But the ball goes in is off of the glove of Scamardella, and Reeder's going to scamper down to second base. Wow. But Porras showed bunt. The pitch was inside and high, and Belargin sends one down to second base, and Scamardella can't make the catch. And Reeder was a dead duck. And I think this is going to be it for Panisi. And we'll be back. If this is it, I'll be back to... No, it's not. Panisi is not coming out of this game quite yet. They are talking some strategy. And while they're doing that, talk to you about Wildflowers Inn, 2572 Pennington Road in Pennington. And a great place to get some pizza and burgers. And it's a great time for a family lunch. 2572 Pennington Road in Pennington, right there on the circle. So Purpura has a chance to break the tie in this game. Purpura want to know the count. Mark today. 1 for 2. Already has an RBI. Would like another one. Panisi, the pitch. There goes the runner for second. Simpson will be there at second base. And now you got 2 runners in scoring position. And now the infield comes in. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. But Poro's got to be aware of the situation. And I know he knows what to do because we practice this pretty much every day when we were teammates at Hopewell. 2 balls and no strikes to Purpura. He kicks the pitch. Mark takes outside, ball 3. And you know what, Mark, you got to be taken all the way here. You need base runners. Unless you get a cookie, then you smash it. But if it's not a cookie, don't eat it. The 3-0 pitch. That might have been a cookie there. So Mark takes right down the pipe. But, again, that's smart. You know, if it's not your pitch, it's not your pitch. Maybe it was a little bit low and in. But he's still in good shape right here. The pitch. Breaking ball. Ooh. What a pitch there by Panisi. And he has worked this count full. Before you got to make a productive out if that's the least you're going to do. Cannot strike out here with runners at second and third. Panisi kicks the 3-2 pitch. Way outside, it hits him. Ran in and hit Mark Papora. So he'll get on first base. We're hit by a pitch. And he'll head on down to first. And that's going to bring up Jared Hernandez, the man of the hour.
Number 19, third baseman Jared Hernandez.
So Hernandez has made a lot, and I mean a lot, of really nice defensive plays this summer. He has a hit today. Let's see if he has another vintage moment in him. Panisi, the first pitch to Hernandez, is taking a breaking ball just off the black. And the count is 1-0 as the catcher, Pelargon, goes out to talk with his pitcher, gives him a few words of encouragement, says a word, and gets back to the plate. Big chance right there for the Caps to take a big lead, blow this one right open. Nobody out, bases juiced. Panisi, the pitch. Hernandez takes down low, ball 2. 2-0 the count on Hernandez. Just got to make sure. Productive outs. He's not going to get a base hit. At least hit a fly ball to right field. 2-0 from Panisi. Hernandez rips one down the right field line. 1 run's going to score. Around second is Simpson. He is going to score, and that's a 2-run single here for Jared Hernandez, and the Caps have taken the lead 5-3. Reeder and Simpson both come across and score. Papora heads all the way to third, and a perfectly placed base hit there by Jared Hernandez right past the glove of D'Alessio. And here comes Joey Shannon. 5-3 game now. Hernandez takes lead off first. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go. Larkin hasn't shown that he can really get people out. He's thrown out Kimmick once. As the first pitch is inside 1-0. 5-3 game. Runners at first and third. Unless he was playing very far back. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on. A chopper to third. Gloves by Doyle. And he throws it over the head of D'Alessio. Down the right field line. Papora scores. Hernandez coming around the throw to the plate. He goes back to third. He's back safely. And that's another run. And it's a 6-3 game. The Caps are blowing it open here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Papora's going to score an E5 for Joey Shannon. He gets all the way to second base. And you know what? There is still nobody out. And we'll go back to the top of the order. The bottom of the order, getting it done today. You know, Kimmick isn't the bottom of the order, but he started the 4-hole hitter, started it in the second inning, and now the 5-hole started it in this inning. In the bottom of the order, just getting it done. And there's a pitcher down the right field line. They're trying to stall for time, and he's just not ready yet. Can't really tell who's warming up just quite yet. And here comes Gavin Troutman. He is 1 for 3 today. He is singled, struck out, and grounded to second base. Troutman, the pitch. Takes a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Chris Reeder started this whole inning. He's reached on an error, and errors will kill. The pitch. Swung on. Popped in the air to right field. Coming in on it is Klein. He makes the catch. Tagging for the plate is Hernandez. The throw home makes Hernandez go back. And F9 on the putout. And here comes Jack Haynes, the 7th man to come to bat in the inning.
Number 27, center fielder
So Jack Haynes today has struck out 3 times trying to avoid the golden sombrero as the infield remains in, not wanting to give up any more damage. And there's going to be a pitching change as a lefty's coming in from the right field bullpen, and we'll get you to talk about him when we return. Two 0 on Jack Haynes as Michael Santoriello is into pitch. Haynes swings and grounds one foul at the first base line. An update for the Gens game. It's 8-8 in the 10th inning. The Gens were leading 3-1 in the 5th. And the Ocean Ospreys have come back. It's 8-8. The pitch. Haynes takes outside. And the count is now 3-1 on the center fielder. Again, trying to avoid the golden sombrero today. The 8th man to come to the plate. Still only 1 out. Santoriello kicks the pitch, is fouled away to the left side. And Haynes has worked the count full. Three balls and 2 strikes. Haynes. Sandriello kicks the 3-2 pitch. Haynes swings, grounds one to second base. Hernandez stays put at third. Throw over to first. Haynes will be retired. And there are 2 away
Number 23, right
as
fielder,
the
Brendan
Caps have their last chance in the inning. Brendan Jordan hit with 2 outs. And runners at second and third. The Caps would love to get another insurance run here because no lead is safe here in the ACBL. Absolutely none. The pitch. Breaking ball called strike on the outside corner. Jordan taking it all the way. He is 0 for 2 today. He's walked, flied out to center, and struck out swinging. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Jordan is down in the count, 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Jordan goes down on strike for the second time today. But the Caps take the lead. They scored 3 times here in the 6th
for the Capitals.
on
3 runs on
2 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 men were left. We go to the 7th.
New York.
Capitals trying to close out game 1. They lead 6-3. Here in the top of the 7th inning is Alec Rodriguez's first pitch is fouled back as he tries to close it out, get his 2nd save of the season for the Capitals. He's going to face 6, 7, 8 as it's strike 1 to D'Alessio. 6, 7, 8 in the order. D'Alessio swings and fouls it off, and he's quickly down in the count 1-2. Rodriguez trying to get the final 3 outs here and then get the Caps to victory. Swung on, a little chopper, but it's going to go foul up the third baseline. D'Alessio today has grounded to second and flied to left, so he's 0 for 2. And he's down in the count 1-2 right here. The pitch. Upstairs. Ball 2. 2-2 the count. Rodriguez, the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And Reeder couldn't quite hold onto that. Was almost fouled off into his glove. Couldn't quite hang on. The pitch. Ooh, almost hit. It might have hit him on the helmet. It did. It hit D'Alessio on the helmet, and he's going to reach base, and that's not how you want to start the top of the 7th. Must have nicked him on there. So he'll be aboard. And that is going to bring up Chris Belargin, who today has walked and floated out to center. The Trenton Generals have taken the lead 12-8 here in the top of the 10th inning as they make their quest for the Wolf Division lead. As the count is 1-1 on Belargin. Rodriguez, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded to second. This could be 2. Raporo flips to Troutman and for 1. On to first. In time, a double play. The 3rd double play of the game turned by the Trenton Capitals defense. And I got to say, you know what? The Capitals defense has really improved this whole season, and you'll love to see it. So 2 away here for the Caps. 4-6-3 double play.
Number 31, shortstop.
And here comes Scamardella, who is grounded into a double play and has also grounded to shortstop. The pitch. Scamardella takes on the inside corner, a strike. 0-1. Scamardella, the 0-1 pitch is fouled back, and now the Phenoms down to their final strike here in game 1. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 in the 2nd for the Caps, 3 in the 6th. The 0-2 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Scamardella able to lay off that one. Not trying to chase just yet. If I was Rodriguez, I'm going right at him. I'm overpowering him. I'm going to do this right. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2 now. Count evens up. A 2-2 from Rodriguez. Breaking ball up and in. And Scamardella works the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rodriguez trying to get the final out here. He kicks the pitch. Ooh, off the plate. That's going to be ball 4. So another base runner here for the Phenoms. Second free pass of the inning.
Left fielder, Alex Diamantis.
And that's going to bring up Alex Diamantis, who today is 2 for 2 out of the 9 hole. He singled and doubled. He's also scored twice. And he trying to keep the line moving here for the Phenoms. And Scamardella takes the lead off first. The first pitch to Diamantis is outside ball 1. Beautiful, beautiful late summer day here at Moody Park. Rodriguez, the 1-0. Swung on. That's going to go out to center field. And Jack Haynes is going to make the catch. And the game is over. Capitals winning by a final score of 6-3. Rodriguez gets the save. And they win game 1 of this doubleheader. Final totals for the Caps: 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. For the Phenoms, 3 runs on 4 hits and 3 errors. The Caps scored 3 runs in the 2nd, 3 runs in the 6th to take the lead and win this game. We'll be back with game 2 in just a little bit. I'm JC Calavita, and thanks for listening.